Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to salute our third inductee, a superb mare, Cuddle.
Pam, thank you so much for joining us up here. Pam, I know we've spoken earlier. You'd like to make a statement with regards to the mare.
Yes, I was just going to say that I'm sure my grandfather would have been thrilled to have known that after nearly 80 years, Cuddle was still regarded as one of the better mares to have raced in New Zealand.
I'm sure Rob Murphy would be of that mind. In your opinion, what do you think were the highlights of Cuddle's career?
Definitely winning the 3 main races at the Auckland Summer Carnival 2 years in a row, the King's Plate, the Clifford Plate and the Auckland Cup, from 1 mile to 2 in a short period of time.
Listen, my grandfather had a heck of an influence on my involvement in the industry. What about your grandfather?
Yes, my grandfather always had 1 or 2 horses in work, mainly in my time, descended from Cuddle. One of his daughters, one of Cuddle's daughters, renowned, lent her name to one of my own horses, of the wooden kind.
All right.
My family never went anywhere on a Saturday without taking the little old staticky national transistor radio tuned into Peter Kelly calling the races from some Central District meeting. We always enjoyed the wins. Next day when my grandfather came for lunch, he arrived home with plenty of French champagne under his arms and also money for the post office savings accounts of my sister and me.
Great memories.
Yes. My interest in racing continued, and I went on to write pedigrees for Wrightson's Bloodstock when they were still based in Wellington, pedigrees for the Trentham Sales, and later I became a owner myself, firstly with my sister and later with my husband Henry.
Yeah, look, Pam, you never stop learning in this game. You see, I worked in the pedigree department too. At Wrightson's.
A long time after.
A little bit after you, yes, a little bit after you. Pat O'Brien, though, I do remember Pat O'Brien was just the smoke coming out when she was doing the pedigree.
Yes, and I had been a primary school teacher prior to working at Wrightson's Bloodstock, and it was quite difficult working under Pat because she certainly was a real schoolmarm.
She certainly was. I tell her, Jane Bunbury, Pam, said that she could appreciate me once I left the pedigree department. I'm not quite sure what she meant by that, but still. Henry, you must have fallen on your feet when you married Pam, because being involved with a woman and horses.
Well, it's amazing about her grandfather, because I'm so pleased that he introduced her into the horse business, because through that I was able to meet her on a race course. And therefore, I thought, well, a girl that's got such pedigree knowledge can't let that one go. And she enjoyed the racing. Yes, I'm going to keep her.
Well done, yeah.
That's how it went.
Well done, yeah. Well, talking of pedigrees, grandson of the breeder, Peter.
Pa Henna was a great man, and Johnny Frizzell knew him well, who's here tonight. On his deathbed, he gave me his colours. My parents weren't talking to me at that stage because I was into racing when I couldn't afford it. And I said, Pa, I won't use those colours till I get a horse I can win a race with, and I'll give Dad a share. And he grabbed me by the hand at 88 years of age and said, I'd love you to do that.
And did you?
Yes, that mare was Snuggles, the dam of Braless, and Dad and I had a lot of fun with that family.
Well, Peter, it's an absolute pleasure. I'm pleased your parents didn't get their way and you stayed in the industry.
And I still race in those colours.
Well done. Ladies and gentlemen, Pam and Henry Ward, Peter Grieve, and the mare Cuddle.